Right, that's the record
Alright.
button hit. Let's hope that's recording. So,
Okay.
session 8. Hooray, we made it this time.
Yeah.
Goddamn grandfather Nurgle.
Grandpappy Nurgle hit us all hard.
Yeah. Although, I may as well say this straight up front, before I forget again. I'm going to be missing the next 2 weeks. Because just 2 weeks, yeah. Brother's getting married next weekend, and then I've got family visiting the weekend after. So, unfortunately, there's going to be no game for 2 weeks. Hopefully, my life will settle down. I've had life that's got really busy the last few weeks, so hopefully it'll settle down after this.
Well,
Yep.
they keep saying it, but LP is a pseudo hobby, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So, I did some maths, by the way. So, subjectively, since we started the game, 349 days have passed for you. A little less for Lord Sebastian because he got stuck in the war for 200 days.
God.
Real time, 1,934 days or 5.29 years have passed.
Well, that's not bad.
No, that's pretty good.
Yep.
And
It's all Sin's fault.
yeah, it's all Sid's fault.
Hey, I wasn't even here for the first 2 sessions. That was all Gray's fault.
Hey, don't blame Gray.
Yeah, really.
And now we're torturing Gray by putting him in the chorus with Sebastian, so...
I thought we put him on the freighter.
He's on the Fraser, I think.
Cause
Yeah, and where was Sebastian for a while there?
Why do you
Guys
think
on the-
Sebastian's got another 200 days in the, he's 200 days younger than you guys. Well, he did miss out on a very good part. So, I think the first thing we need to do is, Sin's purchased another navigator power, so we have
Yep.
to check to see if something horrible sprouted.
Yep. It's what is it? Plus 20 toughness roll.
Plus
Because
10. Oh, you...
plus 20 a magisterial
yeah,
house.
Sorry.
So I get another plus 10.
You mutate less than everyone else.
Yep. Actually, I mutate worse, and I'm safe.
Yep.
It would be safe even in normal houses. So no horrible mutations this week.
Oh,
Awesome! Some of the mutations are actually pretty good, though.
yeah.
Yeah, they are. They are good. They're not all horrible mutations.
Isn't there one like that you get from the warp or something like that that gives a whole bunch of bonuses but makes you really fucking off-putting?
I've got a couple like that. Yeah. There's a few fun mutations.
I think
I
most of them
become
make you
agile,
off-putting.
fat.
Yes.
That
What
is
is it?
mutation. Very true.
Yeah, that's one that gives you a whole bunch of wounds but makes it so
Yeah,
that you
5
can't run.
wounds and sturdy, and yeah, can't run.
Boing, 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 boing.
You just do a stately waddle.
Yep. You can gain fear. It's good fun.
Oh yeah.
Fear, regeneration.
So what did you get?
I didn't get anything. I resisted.
No, I mean as a power.
Oh, I got what did I get? Held in my gaze. I can shut down psychers and demons. Well, I can't so much shut. So psychers, demons, which also means navigators, I guess, with an opposed willpower save.
Basically, he's setting himself up to be there when something horrible happens to Sebastian.
Yep.
He's just going to step in and pull off his
Yes.
I just
I
stare
will
at Sebastian.
peel the armor off of him after he is dead.
The armor goes with him to his grave.
No, I'm gonna
It's
repurpose
melded
it
into
to my
his
own,
flesh now.
See, I don't think it's the navigator you need to be checking for mutations at this point. Right, so where did we leave off last time? Oh yes, you just founded your first world.
And turned it into Ace Combat of all things. Go figure.
Yep.
We could have done a lot worse.
Yeah, there's
Oh, yeah.
plenty a lot worse things you could have done.
We could all have gotten banned by making it Celestia.
Well, we now know what our next
Your next
one
world's
is
called.
gonna be.
The capital shall be Canterlot.
I'm having nothing to do with you lot if you do that. That will be the first world eaten by the Tyranid and Chaos at the same time.
Nah, it's okay. because
Chaos
friendship.
Tyranid units. They will be a new army.
Yep. They've got tentacles on their tentacles.
We'll defeat them by sending the moon.
Alright. So, did you decide who you were leading as the governor? Was it that?
Yeah, we were leaving the crazy.
Oh yeah, the
priest
crazy
on
priest who you found on the freighter.
Yeah, he's gonna be in charge technically, but I'm making sure that somebody technically inclined is going to be actually, there in case.
And you've
Power
got,
behind the power.
Not more power behind the power, more along the lines of we are trying to aim to make this into a Forge world.
which brings us on to the next question is, pretty much what's your aim? Yeah. You've got the world colonised, you've got about 16,000 people down there. So, what do you think you're up to next?
Something for them to make? Or more people? Can we
Yep.
fly around
Yeah,
the warp for 100 years?
Yeah, that's,
We got to
those are
get
my
lost
two
in the
first
warp for
guesses.
100 years. That's exactly right.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So, I think really at some point you're going to have to think about, where you're going to get your equipment for the Forge world from.
Well, for the most part, there are no Forge worlds in the Expanse, so
No.
we're gonna have to get it through the Maw somehow. Which means possibly going into the Calixis sector.
Yeah. That's one option, I suppose. The other option would be to maybe look for some black, not black magic.
Dark Mechanicum.
Yeah, basically look for some darker areas.
Yeah, I don't think that. Well, I would not go for the Dark Mechanicus. That would be chaos. But Heretics also would be a problem. It's hard to say what we could actually do.
Didn't find anything on the far side that would help with that, did we? They were all unexplored worlds when it came out here.
Yeah.
It would be all
Oh.
unexplored.
Unexplored and space elves and that sort of thing.
Occasional space elves.
Cloudy with chance of space elves.
Speaking of, our world wasn't particularly good, was it?
No, it's a kind of standard world, world. Nothing.
Okay, so no paradise world. That's
No.
good.
Nothing
that's
that
the-
anybody
it
but
is
the
another-
orcs would want to take off. Yeah.
Yep.
Because the last thing we need is another one of the maiden worlds that the space elves want to take from us, and then not use at all.
Because space elves.
Fucking
I just
space
want it,
elves.
so you can't have it. That's pretty much the whole reason.
Yep. I know we
We'll
wanted
see.
to check on Terra Nova, but I don't know if we want Eshir because we might have to deal with our old buddy again.
Whatever his name is,
Yep.
Zershin or Zerxin.
Yep.
Exertion.
I kind of sort of want to exterminatus the Letrion cluster.
I don't think we have quite the armament for that. No lance batteries, no missiles.
Well, you've got the armament. It would just take you a little while. You'd have to spend a few months.
Yeah, just blow up the cluster.
The slowest exterminatus.
No, we just launch it at the sun or something like that.
What the planet?
We'd launch the planet at the sun.
I
So,
was thinking, we don't know what Sebastian, so that'd be a terrible, terrible plan to go to. And also, forbidden. Because there's nothing like getting the Inquisition on your back just to set up a colony.
No. I don't know what the hell Bastion's about, but probably something bad.
I'm sort of wondering if the Warworlds would know anything about where we could source more stuff that they can't exploit because they're too busy fighting everyone.
No, they're too busy fighting everyone to do any exploration. The most they're worried about is whether they get the stuff, not where they get it from. Well, think about where people would actually need weapons aside from War Worlds. Like, Feral, maybe?
Ferals don't tend to have much in the way of technology.
Don't
do
they
they?
have, like-
Generally,
I thought that was feudal worlds
Oh,
that
yeah.
didn't have technology.
Oh yeah.
No, I thought feudal worlds were like places stuck in medieval times, and feral
Yeah, they
worlds
have-
were like shamans and people with clubs and stones.
No, I think
Perhaps we could get
you-
some cheap labor by going to a penal world and taking some of their people. Some of their people.
yeah, that'd be a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't think
Not until we have a
people
guard
would-
up, you know.
Evidently.
Otherwise, we'd have a prisoner riot on our hands.
But what if we, I don't know, free them or something?
Yeah, still, they're probably
That's-
in prison for a reason.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't imagine there'd be a good reason. You could go into prison, I assume, for not very good reasons, and I'm pretty sure some of them were probably born on that penal world. If it's a mixed gender penal world.
Most penal worlds are. They're fairly universal when it comes to sending people to penal worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Penal worlds are pretty bad worlds. They just have basic stuff, and then they get turned into a bunch of prisoners. It's basically Space Australia.
Well, we could always go to a Death World. I'm sure they'd want weapons.
Yeah, that would,
Whether that does mean jumping across the orcs. Or
or
way south.
Serpent's Cradle.
Oh, where's Serpents? See that one?
Yeah, because Burn Scour, but that one, as I recall, is from the book. Mostly, the planet itself hates us because the acid rain all the time and stuff like that.
Oh,
Uh, So no real residents on Burn Scour.
that's also the other problem about War Worlds. Oh, not War Worlds. Death Worlds.
Barrel and Dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if we went to either Footfall or Port Wander, we could probably find out where they get their weapons, since that's where we usually buy ours.
Yeah, but as you say, there's always the jumping back to the Clixus sector.
Yep.
And yeah, because what we're trying to do is set up a colony here that has manufacturing capabilities. That means we got to bring in the tech priests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think
See
that
about
since I have
Getting we could also see about maybe getting them to construct a chapter on that world, on our world.
yeah, and one of the things is since I have that as a peer group, the AdMech as a peer group, I probably have contacts as far as getting an inside line into that. And then let somebody else do the talking since my fellowship is crap.
Do we have anyone with a fellowship that's not crap this week?
Trust.
I do.
My
Okay.
Like,
fellowship's-
honestly, I have that compel thing or delude, the one that makes them like me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What
I'm
about
not sure the tech
trust?
priest is-
I got 46 fellowship.
Oh yeah, so he might be able to talk to people. Oh god, what are we doing?
And
Yeah, I can talk to people, and I can also, as I still want to look into. I mean, did you guys ever find out what was with that group that came after us?
They're jerks.
They're just
right.
jerks.
The group with the psych. Yeah.
Oh, the Psyker group?
They
Yeah,
were-
we tortured. We threatened to torture the bejesus out of them.
He spoke. He worked with that guy.
Now he's in Sebastian's choir
All right.
And enjoy it.
I said,
and
Yes,
is currently being scared by the fact that Sebastian actually sings in it.
He was a sanctioned psyker that that guy hired.
Yep. We're just gonna start calling him Captain X. It's easier.
Xershin.
Yeah.
You don't really care though, do you? The baddie.
Captain X. Yep.
I kind of want to see if we can invoke perils of the warp on his wife.
Okay.
Well, she is a psyker that's not sanctioned, obviously.
True. That's that. Alright, so I take it you want to head towards
I'm thinking footfall. What do you guys think?
I think we should
Yep.
go past Footfall and into the was it Calixus or Calixus? Whatever that sector is.
Hit up.
Yeah,
I'd
Go
say
and
hit
Port
Footfall,
Wander and then
Port
go
Wander,
past?
Yes.
Yeah, and then
So you're onto the next area.
see if we'll have to talk to someone. See if we can find a tech priest guy who point us in the right direction there. Do we want to check on Terra Nova or do we want to wait for Ash on that? Just because we're worried, because
Well, we could
How
check
about
on Terra Nova. That does need to be done.
Yeah,
and
we
then
can check on
put
Terra
off
Nova.
the put off Belka for a while.
yep.
And
So
like,
we could possibly set up a colony run there too, since the only hive world I've got on the map is like too far south to be ripping colonists from.
We're going to be probably shipping a lot of people and food and the like over to Belka anyway.
Yeah.
we need to arrange some kind of separate transport to take care of that. And, that way it's not just us all the time. Then we can focus on
Well,
other things.
One of the things is we could actually take that transport that we actually have in our fleet, the standard fleet that we have, and have it actually set up as a going from one planet to Belka and setting up, buying and selling food there.
Yeah, that'll work for now at least. Set it up
For now,
food
then
runs.
we can actually set up trade routes and the like and turn it into an actual colony and make it actual stable, I guess. Because that's what
Yeah.
we really need to do. Get it stable, get it...
What we need to do, we need to set up at Solace and Carmine and have a gambling racket, or with our guys who, with our guys
Let's
with
start up a
green alien
casino.
space babes, and then everyone who can't pay their debts gets brought here to Belka.
Oh, wow. Actually,
That's
that would work.
like I
That
can
would work.
pick up sleight of hand and gamble, and get a casino to sign over partial ownership to us, or majority ownership.
Yep.
Hmm.
It
And
was
then
my, it's a
ship
lot it
off
would take
all-
though, and I need to roll pretty well.
Yeah, and then ship all the debtor... It turned Belka into a debit...
Debtor's prison.
Yes, that word.
Yep.
They're not slaves, they're indentured servants.
Exactly, they're working until they pay it off. And then, maybe they'll be able to stay. It's not like they can leave.
You can check out
It is
any time you
Australia.
like. You can never leave.
It is Australia, yes. Oh, wow. we
Anyhow.
sounded Space Australia.
Yep.
That's
I'd
30
say
seconds
now
based
they-
Germany.
I'd say for
Yeah,
now,
it's a
either
mixture.
Terra
We're
Nova or
going
just
full
straight
Hitler here.
through.
Okay.
Providing we don't start getting
So-
short, heavily armored people, we're fine.
Aside from that, we have, how many, recruit to arm up?
100.
About 100. Yeah, so we need to go someplace that has weapons and the like so that we can actually, arm our recruit.
Alright, so I think possibly from the sounds of it, we've either got a chase to go get Forge World stuff, or steal a casino, or buy a casino, and set up a debtor's prison on our own planet.
And then, of course, Terra Nova and making sure that things are good there.
Yep.
I'm honestly thinking that keeping the books up and going to Terra Nova would be a good idea.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, we can maybe set up a trade route there for food and colonists as well.
Yeah, that would be possible. Go there, make sure that everything's working out, and then see about whether Terra Nova would be able to send stuff back to Belka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Need to. I wonder if we can set up some kind of long-range communication array. So instead of having to make routine checkups there, they can just buzz us if something comes up.
Yeah, that's,
that
that's what an astropath.
Yeah, that's what
Sebastian
an
just want to
astropath
keep
does.
it with you anyway. It's fine.
Obviously about hiring one and putting it as a.
well,
Putting
don't we
on-
have a bunch on the choir?
You can't
Couldn't we just
just
set
throw
one off
away my
there?
choir like that.
We're not
I
throwing
need all
away
of
the
them to
entire
sing.
choir, just one.
Yeah, I'm sure you have enough spares to just be able to leave one on the planet.
And
Yeah,
I'm
and then
sure
he
that
can-
he or she will find it a huge relief.
The only thing is, if we want to leave one on the planet, we need to make sure there's a relay station of some sort, or another choir there for them. Because one individual astropath can't actually send a message very far without
Oh, that's
risking their
true.
health.
Yep.
So we would need to hire another choir,
Yeah,
or
you wouldn't.
yeah.
So we
So-
can go
Pretty much.
see. We can go
I'd
see
say-
about getting
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, we-
I'd say for this session we want to swing by Terra Nova. Then when we hit Footfall and beyond, looking for the Forge World sponsorship, I guess we'll call it, from the Tape Priests. We can also keep an eye out for setting up or hiring a couple of astropath choirs for Belka and Terra Nova.
Yeah,
Mm.
try to get a good communication network going.
Yeah, that sounds like actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
All right, so where are we jumping first? Terra Nova?
Turn over.
Okay, I'm going to bring up my new little sheety thing.
Yeah, let's see if we can't get a good map through from Belka to Terra Nova.
So,
I heard we'll go insane.
you're the only one who hopes everything goes to say.
Did you just open up another map?
Yep. This one is travel time.
Oh,
Oh wow!
It's not
Hey,
fully
nice.
complete yet, but it's kind of going off.
So what would Belka to Terra Nova turn into?
Ooh, that's what we're going to find out. Because it's an uncharted route.
Mm-hmm.
So we now get to use once more the fantastic Navis Primer. If I can find it in my pile of book. There we go.
Shivers.
Yeah. So I still think this is the best way. We use Navis Primer for the uncharted ones and the old rules for the charted ones.
Is that
Yep.
60 fucking days from Footfall to Rain?
Yep. Some of them are like 130, 120 days.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That looks like the warp is not conductive to traveling south.
No, I've got,
No kidding.
I've got a few more to put on there. Because I've been a bit busy.
I
But
didn't know we even traveled from there.
you haven't. This is just.
You haven't.
This is
They're
known.
red lines.
Yeah.
So it's a really good thing that we did not go to the south, huh?
Well, no, because I would have been using the old style, but yeah. No, these are basically. I'm going off the book. Those are the ones that the book's giving me like distances to.
Ah, okay.
So I say I need to finish off the south yet, because I've got like distances, grace and rain and stuff like that to do.
It looks like it'd be about 3 to 4, like 3 days or so.
You'd think that, but that area is all unstable, which is why it's being coloured in red.
Ah,
Grace to rain is
Well-
8 days. Rain to grace is 5 days.
Oh yeah, flying south.
Yeah. That the south is kind of a bit of a mess. I've got to the Curses demo.
Well, looking at it, it's going right through the cauldron, so...
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. Plus, those things are quite random.
And the God Emperor's Scourge. Probably doesn't help.
No, normally.
And it's right between the God Emperor's Scourge, the Cauldron, and the southern
Squiggle.
portion of the Maw.
Not a friendly
Yep.
place, basically.
No. Alright, so we're moving from... what's that for?
This is me doing a bit of a calculation on the.
This is the role that terrifies us.
Yeah, so
Yes.
far it's a 19-day jump.
19?
Yeah.
We gotta see about getting that smaller.
Yep. So
Wouldn't it be
that's
faster to-
that's the kind of base for it. I'm sure if you can get some good rolls,
We
Sorry.
can get a good route stable through.
Yeah, because I'll take whatever your final jet jump time is, and I'll take that as kind of the route, unless you get lost. At which point I won't count it.
Well, it's so it's too far for me to do the computer thing. So go for it, Sin.
Yep. This should be, let's see, sizing is straight up, isn't it?
Yep, challenging sciences test. You're divining the auguries.
Yep. 45 and
30.
that's
Yep.
not bad.
Um,
Yep.
Basic charts. You haven't got charts. If you pass the test, the auguries are good. You can confidently tell the captain to give the order for translation.
Yep.
Yep, it's all fine.
All right, take your drink, people.
I love that. I was just like, yeah, everyone take a drink. It's going to be a long trip. Okay, you're translating into the warp.
You know, we have yet to go go backwards in time.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm sure we can do it.
Well, we don't. I don't think we have one of the drives for that. Also, yeah, I kind of hope we don't roll any 9s this time, or we will get lost in the warp.
There's no real elements, so you're good.
Oh, good.
Another 30, no less.
Yep. So now it's time for your willpower tests.
Hooray! Willpower.
I wish we could bring up. Whoa, nice.
Sin's fine.
I'm fine.
Okay. Got 41 willpower, so. I keep forgetting the double click. Crap.
Do we all do willpower?
Yeah, everyone does a willpower test.
And I failed. I had 46.
Mine
I-
is my willpower is 51, so I passed.
Do I add it to my 36 then?
It's just a normal test.
Okay,
Normal?
I'm
Isn't
86
that,
then.
Wait, normal? Isn't that actually plus to it?
No, sorry, it's yeah. Plus,
Because I thought that difficult was at 0.
where's this? Where am I? It just has a willpower test.
Okay.
0.
That's unmodified
Oh.
willpower.
I was just looking at the difficulty. It goes like an ordinary would be plus 10.
Yeah, it just says willpower. It doesn't give any targets on it. So I'm going to take it as a 0.
Okay, so it's challenging. Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, so who failed? And by how much?
I did by barely 5 points.
Okay, so that's just a normal test. So give me a D100. Plus nothing.
Okay. Okay.
24.
Yeah, you just get a mild phobia for the journey.
Mild what?
Phobia.
Phobia. You're afraid of spiders for the journey or something like that.
Yeah.
Intensely afraid of my choir.
Well, that's normal.
Yeah, he's intensely afraid of doors.
Doesn't leave his,
Agoraphobia.
yeah, doesn't leave his
Agoraphobia.
yeah, his little chamber for the whole journey. So
Yeah.
next it's a routine technicians check. Actually, it's not routine. It's just a challenging, I think, because it's
Well, that's not going to pass.
no, you've lost the Astronomicon.
Again? Seriously? Do they keep beating him like 3 psychers or something?
What can I say? It's a bad time, you know.
Yeah, like there's a big squiggle in the way. Look at the map. There's a giant squiggle in the way, and orcs.
Yeah. There's always orcs in the way.
Yeah, you'd think that would actually help at this point.
Okay, so if he fails, it's minus 20 penalty to any navigation warp tests he makes during the journey.
Fun.
Okay,
Well.
now it's your important navigation warp test. This is the one that's going to say exactly how long the journey is.
Oh, I went pretty well on that one. It's what is my nav warp? 52.
Right, so plus 20 to that.
So
you rolled a 34.
I rolled a 34.
So you still pass by 2 degrees success, is it?
About that, yeah.
Yep, that halves it down to an 8-day journey.
Oh, nice. Now let's see how we exit out the warp backwards.
Yep. Actually, no, we've got to do a one warp travelling encounter. Who wants to make me the
right.
rolls?
I do.
Well, that's Sin's job, I think.
Someone else can roll it. Have the fun.
Why 30 plus 51 to that? Do you really want me to go all the way up to that top of the table?
You're not joining your stupid choir.
I don't know why there was 51 there. But no, that was 33.
Okay, do you want to roll again for your warp bane hole before I give you the options? Or?
Well, we
Yeah, take a
always
second
roll the
shot.
warp Bane's hole.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, take a second roll. See what we got.
okay. Somebody roll the second one. So what did we get?